Cleopatra VII, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, is a name synonymous with beauty, power, and tragedy. Her dramatic life and death, intertwined with Roman rulers Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, have captivated historians and storytellers for centuries. While she ruled over Egypt, Cleopatra's ancestry was not Egyptian, but Greek. She was a descendant of Ptolemy, the first Soter, a Macedonian general who established the Ptolemaic dynasty in Egypt following the death of Alexander the Great. Cleopatra embraced her Greek heritage and education, while also understanding the importance of being seen as a legitimate pharaoh to her Egyptian subjects. This balancing act between her Greek roots and her role as the Egyptian pharaoh makes her reign a fascinating study in cultural dynamics and political maneuvering. Cleopatra's story is not just about the fall of a kingdom, but also about the end of an era. With her death, Egypt fell firmly under Roman control, marking the end of ancient Egyptian rule and the beginning of Roman dominance in the Mediterranean world. To understand Cleopatra's Greek heritage, we need to look back at the Ptolemaic dynasty, which ruled Egypt for nearly 3 centuries. The dynasty's founder, Ptolemy I Soter, was one of Alexander the Great's most trusted generals. After Alexander's death in 323 BC, his vast empire was divided among his generals. Ptolemy seized control of Egypt, establishing a Greek ruling class in the ancient land. The Ptolemies, though of Greek origin, adopted many Egyptian customs and presented themselves as pharaohs to gain the acceptance of their subjects. They built magnificent temples, honored Egyptian gods, and even participated in Egyptian religious rituals. However, they also maintained their Greek culture and language within the royal court and administration. Alexandria, a vibrant cosmopolitan city founded by Alexander the Great, served as the capital of the Ptolemaic kingdom. It became a renowned center of learning, home to the famed Library of Alexandria and a melting pot of Greek and Egyptian cultures. Cleopatra VII was born in Alexandria in 69 BC, the daughter of Ptolemy XII Auletes. Her family lineage traced back to Ptolemy I Soter, solidifying her Macedonian Greek roots. While her mother's identity remains a subject of debate among historians, it is generally accepted that she was also of Greek descent, making Cleopatra a product of generations of Greek lineage. Despite her Egyptian title and her efforts to connect with her Egyptian subjects, Cleopatra's upbringing and education was steeped in Greek culture and language. She was fluent in several languages, including Greek, the language of her court, and was renowned for her intellect and charm. Cleopatra's Greek heritage was not just a matter of bloodline, it was a defining aspect of her identity and her reign. She saw herself as part of the Hellenistic world, a world that stretched from Greece to Egypt and beyond, and she used her heritage to forge alliances and navigate the complex political landscape of the time. Cleopatra's reign marked the final chapter of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the end of ancient Egyptian rule. Though she was ethnically Greek, Cleopatra embraced her role as pharaoh, skillfully navigating both her Greek heritage and Egyptian traditions. Her legacy is complex and multifaceted. She was a shrewd politician, a capable administrator, and a cunning diplomat who held on to power in a time of great upheaval. She was also a product of her time, embracing the cultural complexities of her world and leaving behind a legacy that continues to fascinate and inspire. Though her reign marked the end of an era, Cleopatra's story transcends the fall of a kingdom. It is a story about power, ambition, love, and betrayal, played out on a grand stage that continues to captivate our imagination centuries later.